Welcome to this look at new mods on Farming Simulator 25 with me, MrSealyp. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the 3rd of March. We've got some new mods, we've got some updates. The map Monteregioni by Horn Farmer Modding has had an update. It doesn't say if it needs a new save game save slot or not. We've got the Flegel ASW pack by Grossflation Design Simon. And then we've got the XXL flag pack by Andy. And the update to that is console release, so that's the first thing we're going to be actually looking at. So this is an update, but it is new to console. So the XXL flag pack, 11.56 megabytes download by Andy. Now, these are 75 slots for each pole. I mean, kind of a pack, and you'll get the idea as we move through these. I mean, if we start off with, I think I'll put the Alliance one first. I did a Braydale, we got a Can-Am, we got a Pitts one there. I kind of jumped around. So you pick the letter of the alphabet you want for the manufacturer you want. So for example, H, and it starts off with H, so you know you're on the right one. If you press Customize, you then go through the various different options available. So we've got Hardy, Hatson, Bickler, Hauer, Hall, Heisemat, Helm, Hollerus, Holmer, Horsch, Husqvarna, then back again. So you kind of get the idea of, let's say there's one pack for each, but it's 7. I can't go over 75 slots anyway. So for example, M, I won't read them all out, but they are very nicely made and detailed. I do like a ripple. I like a ripple on a flag. It just adds a little something to it, and they're nice and clear as well. It's not like they're blurry the closer you get or anything like that. So there we go. That's the XXL flag pack by Andy. Next we've got the Swedish snow pole. Just here. This is by Sam of Gaming. 0.1 megabyte download. One slot, £3, euro or dollar to purchase. So if you are running snow on your map and you've got roadways that when the snow comes you can't tell where the roads are, you put the snow poles either side of the road every now and again so you can see where the road runs even when you've got deep snow and you can't actually see the road itself. That's the plan behind it. There's no colour options on these actually. These are under others. This. It's just there. So I say you place them and wherever you want them, and then when you get the snow it should mark out your roadway. Nice. Next to that we've got the house. 18.94 megabytes downloads by Matiss, 36 slots, 23,000 to purchase. Build mode and across to our houses. I don't think this had customization option either. I think it just comes as it is. 23 grand. Yeah, no customization options. Nicely made and detailed though. Lots of weathering and stuff. You can't go inside the building itself, but all this decorative stuff as well. I like that. It's got a good look to it. So sleeping wardrobe triggers are just here. And we've got the option for turning on lights. This little covered section here. So if you want to just chill out here for a bit and, you know, with your mates of an evening, whatever you want to do. That is the house by Matiss. Next, I'm going to forget again. I do it every single time I do a a mod review. We've got the Pizzeria. This is the Pizzeria by naimog mod. It is 13.76 megabytes download, 9 slots, 62,000 to purchase. There is a sell point, which is 9 slots and 12,000 to purchase, which is this building with the sell point in front of it. Or we've got a separate sell point, which is 1 slot, 1.2 thousand or 1,200 to purchase, which looks like this. So you could place this sell point right up against this building. So you've, I mean, would you want them necessarily right next to the? Yeah, it's up to you what you want to do with them. So if we go into here and we go to our factories, we'll find our Pizzeria is just there for 62 grand. No customization options, it comes just like that. Sorry, meant to go across to sell points. And as I said, we've got that one there, which is 12 grand, which is the same building. And just as a sell point out the front, or we've got that one there, which is the one we purchased for 1,200. Now, as far as recipes and stuff goes, in here, pallets spawn around the side there. We can't go into the building on this one either, I don't think. Nope. But managed production, this requires incoming eggs, flour and tomatoes. Cycles per month 120, so not particularly high, and the recipes aren't particularly high either. So we've got flour, eggs, tomatoes, 90, 17 and 15 to 85 out. The time it's taken me to set up the rest of the mod review, we've got 188, 89 litres of pizzas. So there's no different types of pizzas, it's just pizza, and we'll get pizza out of that. And then the sell point prices will reflect. And the sell points don't just do, obviously don't just do pizza, they do other things as well. They are sort of generic-ish sell points. If I remember, I mean, I think we've seen pizza boxes before. We have seen pizza boxes before, haven't we? But if I remember, I'll speed up time at the end, and then we'll get a pizza box, hopefully, out the end of it. Next to that, we've got these. This is the package Cowshed with garage and silo. This is by Dudeek112, 60.99 megabytes download. 37 slots, 89,000 for the cow barn, which holds 40 animals. Then the silo section, the garage with silo, is 40 slots, 65,000 to purchase, and 40,000 litres is what the silo will hold, and that is a standard crop type silo. That's not a multi-fruit silo. So build mode and animals is where you find the cow barn, and then under, I think it was sheds, hang on, I've got to double check that I didn't write it down. I don't think it wasn't, oh no it wasn't, I remember now, it was under silos. I wasn't sure if it was going to be under silos or because it said garage, there it is. So it's under silos because it's got a silo, but it does say garage, so I wasn't sure if it had a workshop with it or not, but it is under silos. So as far as the cow barn goes, covered area here for storage of whatever you want to store, whether it's bales, vehicles, equipment, machinery, whatever. Milk point is just there. These doors do open and close. Like that. Dialogue box for our 40 cows is just there. Slurry point is there, and we are going to just double check because, yes, you are going to need a manure heap because there is not one nearby. Now it does have a kind of loft bit above, and if we come inside, there is a hole for dropping bales and stuff through. Light switch is just here as well on the wall. But it doesn't give you an option. Sometimes you get these and it gives you an option that says move a ladder or something like that. You'd have to get a ladder or use something to put bales up there or throw small ones up or whatever you're going to do to get your bales up into the top of that one. Then moving across to the garage with silo. So loads of garage and storage space. These don't have doors on, as you can see. The silo portion is here. This doesn't move in or out. This is fixed as far as I could tell. I did have a look around to see if there was a trigger. I didn't know whether this moved out into the middle or something, but putting in done there, taking out done there from the pipe, and then some more garage space around the side here. I did have a look for a workshop trigger and couldn't find one, so as far as I can tell it is just storage like so. The package Cowshed with garage and silo. Next, the same but different. That's the theme of today, I think. This is not a weird one. It's interesting. I don't know. Right, we've got the Grimme RH 2470, not 60. This by 76 Max, 15.68 megabytes download, 7 slots. Now, this is the base game. This is the RH 2460. This holds 13,000 litres, and when you set it to enable pallets, it will allow you to put root crops and stuff in, and you can get pallets out. Or you can add it to a belt configuration, and it'll run stuff along belts and things like that. But I mean, generally speaking, okay, some people will use these for pallet storage. So this is the base game version, 13,000 litres. This is the 76 Max version. So this is not a 2460, it's a 2470. It's a little bit longer. If we go airborne, you'll see the backs are lined up, but look, it's a little bit longer. This one holds 13,000 litres, this one holds 20,000 litres. It does the same crop types. So if we go into our into here, and we come up here and we go to belt systems, this is where you'll see the belt itself. So there's your base game version. It shows you the crop types it does there. So your potato, carrot, onion if you've got Highlands Fishing Expansion DLC, your beets, parsnips and red beet. If we come down to this version here, which is a 2470, does all the same crop types, just a larger capacity. Options on it I think are pretty much the same. So what I'm going to do, I think I've set it to distributing. The other difference is this one you lower it to the ground. This one you can lower it to the ground, but you can put the actual hitch away. That one doesn't have the option to remove the hitch. This modded version by 76 Max, you can move the hitch. So what I'm going to do is put some in. We'll get one pallet spawn and then there we go. Honions in. And what should happen is the onions will pour out until we've got a full container. Then you move the container away, you'll get another one. Move the container away, you get another one, and so on and so forth, until that 20,000 litres is empty. So larger capacity and yeah, you'll get the same stuff out. So a slightly different version. Now this is the third or the fourth version of this. I think there's 2 or 3 others of this already. But the difference obviously is capacity, and this is a 2470, not a 60, so not the same exactly, but kind of. So there you go, that's my 76 Max. Next we've got the Grimme Pack. This is by xGerExoTic. 118.94 megabytes download. Now I've put 5 slots for this one. And again, if we come into here, under our belt systems, so there's the base game, there's the 76 Max one, and this is the one from this pack. Now, this pack has all of the base game Grimme stuff, but with colour options. That's the only difference. I looked for speeds, I looked for capacities. It all seems to be the same apart from colour options. As you can see, that does the same crop types. That is 13,000 litres, which is the same as the base game version. Difference with this one is we've got Grimme Red, Grimme Grey, and then multicolour. Now, all of the bits of equipment in this pack have those options. So when you get to multicolour, we've got options then for changing the main colour. Second main colour, for example, let's go yellow. Does the grate on that one. Cover colour on that one, let's go blue. Does that on the back. Decal colour we can change. And then we can change the rim colour as well. Now, this pack also has the Quantum. Same price. Again, it's colour option on that. And then we've got the TC816, which is the same as that one. Again, just colour options. If we come out of there, so up to our vegetable section, planters, etc. And we start off here. So under potato planters, there's your base game versions. And there are these versions here, and this one here. Again, I'll show you on this one, the GL860 compactor. Red, grey, multicolour for changing various different colours on there. Again, horsepower requirements, capacities, speed of operation, exactly the same. We come across to our potato technology. We've got the Evo there and the Ventor there. And then we've got the Evo there and the Ventor there. Again, with this one, Grimme Red, grey, multicolour, and you can change various different things on there for your colour. So, you know, in essence, it's taking the base game things that don't always have many options with regard to colour and stuff. Because some people do when they set up their farms for their Let's Play, playing with friends, multiplayer, and they might have a very specific colour palette. And some people do. All their equipment and machinery will all have the same colour palette. Their lorries, their tractors, their, you know, whatever it might be. So the fact you can change all the colours on that gives you another option. But in essence, if I back up to this, it will do exactly the same thing. Because it does the same crop type, so I should back up and we should get an onion palette come out of that. This has happened quite a lot lately, isn't it? It's weird how doing mods, it seems to be like they get checked as they come in, but we often get days where you get 1 or 2 or sometimes more of the same. Did I not set up to run? Of the same mod or the same type of mod come out at the same time, which I always find quite confusing. Actually, what I'll show you is this on here. So I didn't show you on this one. So this one, if we back up, it should give me the option to attach, even though the thing's not out. There we go. So attach, and then if we give it, where is it? Unfold conveyor belt, puts the thing back out, which the other ones don't have the option of. So I can attach that. I might not have set this one to enable palette. It shouldn't have taken onions if it doesn't do it. No, it does do onions, doesn't it? No. Why is that not working? Enable, disable palette creation. It's not doing it unless it does it the other side or something. Why is it not? Oops. I'm looking at the back, didn't see anything in front. Why is that not? Enable palette creation. You don't normally have to turn these on. They just do their thing. Lower conveyor belt. Disconnect. Let me just double check this. I'll make sure I haven't got this wrong. It wouldn't have taken the onions if it wasn't an option. No, it says it's an option. Don't know then. I wasn't going to check that, but I'm glad that that's not putting them out. Like that one did. Curious. Anyway, well, take that as you will. That's the Grimme Pack. Next we've got this, the Amazon Catros 4002 by FS25 Modding 5.21 megabytes download, 4 slots and 4 meters wide. You'll find this one under the Harrows of Disking. So, just there. Across the bottom there, 28 grand for 4 meters. Options on this is license plate. That's it. Now, usually disc harrows do shallow cultivation, but we'll see. It comes unfolded. So as you can see, you can fold it up for going down the road. This is how you will get it. Drop it down. There you go, shallow cultivation, 4 meter. Catros. Now something I need to double check, because which Catros was it? It might have been the 6000 on other versions had a seeding option for it. Or what? It had another option. It had something that went with it, didn't it? Oh, I forgot about that. The Grimme Pack. Sorry, the Matrix 1800 there. Where's the base game? There's the base game version there. So yeah, there's all the pack stuff there. Sorry, planters. No, as far as I can tell, that's it. The Amazon Catros 4002. Yes, I was going to say 4003 then. No, 4002. Next, we've got these. This is the Zunhammer MK E-Pack by PXLR. 80.05 megabytes download, 26 slots each. The first one is basically a splash plate-ish version. So this will do 12 meters with the splash plate, 10 meters with the musher. Now I've got the musher version because I'm pretty sure the musher one moves side to side, whereas the splash plate, it just hits it and spreads it out. So I got that just to double check that again for my own sanity. These are in essence, they are the same tank, just with different bits on the back, because the other version has got this. You've got a 12 meter or a 15 meter version, and this is a sort of drag hose slurry spreader rather than the spray and pray job. That's kind of the difference between the two. Other than that, the options are pretty much the same, I think. If we go to our slurry tankers and go to the first one, so we've got Trelleborg, Michelin, Matiss, BKT, Vredestein, Nokian, back. The Nokians have narrows. I'm not going to run through all the tyre options because there's various different ones. We've got mediums and we've got wides of various different things, and you can kind of mess around until you find something you like. You've got a fill arm, yes or no, which has a bit of realism. If you want to bend that down to a slurry tank or something like that, you can. We've then got an additional connector which puts another pipe on that side, again, which has another element to it. So there you've got your Zunhammer at 12 meters. Then if you put that on, so that's your splash plate. Do that one, put the musher on, that should spread side to side. Got a tyre pressure control system, puts that on. We've got working lights, add some extra work lights on there. Tank capacity, we've got 11,000, 12,500, 14,000, 15,500, back to 11. That's the same on both. You've got nutrient measurement. So this basically, it says Zunhammer van control, but then at the bottom there, when you put that, it says John Deere manure sensing. So this does the manure sensing if you're running precision farming. So you've got that option and license plate. If we come to this one here, options are the same for fill arm. Additional connector. Now this one has glide fix version, so you got that or that. So you got your 12 or your 15 meter. Then we got nozzles. You got standard nozzles or Duplo doubles, which I went for the Duplos. Support wheel option, you can have that in there as well. Tire pressure control system, same. Work lights, license plate position. You got fender or glide fix. Now I couldn't find, where was it? It says it's changing. I can't see where it is on there, but it's changing. Tank capacity option is the same, and then the nutrient measurement is the same as is license plate. So what we'll do is we'll turn this on just to make sure I'm right about what I was saying. So we have got, yeah, just turn on slurry tank. There you go. So that flicks from side to side. So that does 10 meter, but the other attachment, if you go for the normal splash plate, we'll do 12. And then what we'll do, hook up to the other one, unfold that. So this one, I think I went for the arm on this one as well. So we got is it L1, R1? R1. Oh yeah, L1. Why is it not showing there? Right stick side to side. There you go. Does that. Losing it, people. Losing it. bounces quite a bit. I mean, you wouldn't usually be doing this across a ploughed field. You'd probably be doing this across something with a slightly better seed bed potentially. So there you go, that's the Zunhammer MK pack. Next we have got, mind me head, did I actually bring a tractor? I did. We've got the Bunning Lowlander Mark IV 105 just here. This is 23.26 megabytes download, 10 slots, 16 meter spread width by Modding. So this you'll find under your muck spreaders in this section there, just there. Options on this, we have got default 13,200 or with the extension at 15,200. We've got wheel setup standard or wide. Then we've got design. Now this is weird. We've got design default, then design 1, which puts the wheel arch on with that marker on. Then it says design 2, which takes the arch back off, but I couldn't see what else changed. From default to 1 to 2, then we go to 3, which puts them back on. Oh, hang on. Let's have a look on the front of that. No, that's the same. Can't tell. Anyway, it's putting mud guards on and off. You've got decal white or decal dark, and then you've got your main colour. So again, if you've gone for something else and you want to change the decal, you can. Front colour does that front section at the moment that's blue, we'll change that. Then rim colour and license plate option on there as well. Nice. So, unfold. Turn it on. Away we go. Spreading of the muck. I do love the fact these companies think about their advertising, don't they? They're very good. So you're a driving advertisement. So when you put that up, the whole Bunning logo is really showing off to other farmers. Look at this cool bit of kit you must have. Anyway, that's the Bunning Lowlander Mark IV 105. Next, we have these three. So this is the Case IH890 loader by XGerExoTic, 5.08 megabytes download, 2 slots for the loader, then 2 slots and 1 slot. We've got a bucket, a grapple bucket, which is 1,800 litres, and we've got a bale spike. And then we've also got the Case IH Magnum 8900 series, which is 83.09 megabytes download, 22 slots, also by XGerExoTic. And in the description for this, it says this works with it. With this, it says it goes with that. So that's why they're both released at the same time. So if we go up to our front loaders, there is our loader. No options, comes like that. Then we come out of there and we go to our front loader tools. So down there you have got the grapple. Again, no options, 1,800 litres. Then on this one, on the spike, we've got 1 spike or 2 spikes. Is it 2 or 4? I mean, technically that's 2, that's 4, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, bit redundant. So 1 or 2 on our spikes. So that's the loader section of it. If we come out of there and we go to our medium tractors, we will get to our 8900 series. This is brilliant for the price as well, 48,900, and we start off at 150 horsepower. We've then got 172, 200, 227, 250. 250 horsepower only adds 7,500 on, so for 56,400 you've got a 250 horsepower wagon. Nice, like that. Now we've got Michelin Lizard Farming, which gives you 2-wheel drive. Something I want to show you on the 2-wheel drive option, and you'll have it whether you go 2-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive. It says 2-wheel drive axle width, yes or no. Now if you've gone for another version which is 4-wheel drive, it still has that option, but nothing will change. That will only change if you've got the 2-wheel drive option enabled. So if we come back up, so Lizard Farming, we've got Continental, Lizard, and then back to Michelin again. I'll show you on, actually I want to show you on those first. So we start off on singles, rear duals, singles, we've got front inverted, rear duals. Then we go to this one. What changed there? That goes a little bit wider on the axle. Then that goes big chunky tyres in the front, narrows at the back. It's very weird combinations. Then we go to the 2-wheel drive option with the rears changing on the Michelins. It's cool. Then back again. Lizard Farming, we've seen, I think they all go through similar options pretty much. It's just different axle widths and things. Again, you'll go through and you'll either find something you think that's exactly what our farm used to run, or I just like the look of it. I mean, generally speaking, that's kind of the rule of thumb. You've got the option for the Welker Farms logo on there if you want that on there. Fenders, yes or no? Actually, we'll leave that on. Extra lights on the front, yes or no? We've got mirrors, yes or no? Puts big old mirrors on the sides there. We've got monitors inside, so we've got the KPM3. We've got the B Vantage, we've got the field view, or all of them. I think I went all. Front options, we've got weight bracket, 500 kilo front weight with oversized sign, 1000 kilo weight with oversized sign, rock box, back to no, quick hitch on the back, so you've got standard 3-point or quick hitch option. Does the same thing, but it's, yeah. Got the quick hitch, axle width we talked about, beacon light, yes or no, puts one at the front. Side marker lights, puts those on, so it's more the full US spec type thing. Front loader attacher, we've got case or no. So that's, you're going to want that on if you're going to be running the loader that comes with it. If you've got precision farming on, we can have the Arcera Pro Compact up on the wing mirrors. The main colour changes, well, all of that. Exhaust colour, we've got a chrome, we've got a full sort of stainless silvery look, but again, you can, it's up to you, pick and choose whatever you want to do. License plate option on there as well. So this is a nice looking tractor actually. But like I say, 250 horsepower for the price, you can't go wrong, can you really? So inside, oh well, I went for the 3 monitors, so that one, and that one. They all turn off or not? Oh no, they don't. They just lighten up. L1, R1, L1, R1. No doors or windows. Come on. There's our horn. There's our beacon. There's our lights. The lights, oh, look how bright they are. On the back as well, look. Crazy bright. Upgrades. Front loader. Grapple bucket. It's a nice rig, nice setup. Nice and smooth as well, it sounds good. So there you go. The Case IH 890 loader and the Case IH Magnum 8900 series, both by Casearias Modding. Which brings on to the last of the mods for today, and this this is another one. Buckle in. This is SleutjesModding, the Lizard 362. Is it Peterbilt? 19.87 megabytes download, 15 slots. The options on these are bonkers. We do have a map out today as well, which I'll get onto. I'll start at least prepping it. Jasper River Valley by Poor Boy Modding, Bruce's Gaming. So I'll get onto that at some point. But anyway, coming back to this. This is the version I kind of first got out. I have to say, I love a cab over. I'm a big fan of a cab over. I do love this design. I think it's very, very cool. But with the options, I've only gone for one of the Jake brake options. I think there's 4 Jake brake options. There are 5 engine options, but it just says engine 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've got one of each out. We'll start each engine up and we'll have a listen, because I don't know. The options, other than that, obviously it's one vehicle, so the options are of course the same on each. What I'm going to do to start off with though, if we come down to here, starts off at 38 grand. You can't go wrong really, and that starts at 425 horsepower, so brilliant. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to what do I want? Not fuel tank stickers. I'm going to change the sticker colour. Just to start off with, I'm going to put it on that. Simply because when we get to the sticker options, it's all in white, so you can't see what the sticker options are against the bodywork, so I thought I'd do that. So we start at 425 horsepower. Did I say 452? 425. 650 horsepower, 850 horsepower, 1050 horsepower, which I think I might have gone for, or 2050 horsepower if you want. It says they all stay at 55 miles an hour, but I'll double check on the 1050 that we've got. So you've got tandem short, medium tandem, tridem. We've got the tandem long, tridem long, and then back to tandem short. I think I went medium. Now bumpers, some of these things I'm not going to read them all out. We've got bumpers 1, 1, 1, 2, which has the chicken lights. 2, 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 4, 1, then 5, 1, back to 1, 1. So depends what option you want to go for that. Visors 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, do 1, back to 1, 1, honestly. So then, no, you can't actually, this is so difficult because you can't see actually. I might have to change some more colours. So where are we? Interior 1, let's go that so we can see that a little bit better. The interior 2, I think does the dash. I might put that in the same. No, I'm going to put that back so we can see a little bit better. Then we'll go back to our options because you've got at the moment it says closed cabin. You see in there? Then it says cabin with curtain. So that's the sides, right? So the back, isn't it? Open cabin, but it's a window. Do windows at the sides as well? You've then got open cabin curtain 1, so that draws it right the way across. Curtain 2, different side of the curtain. Curtain 3, drawn open, back to closed cabin. It was too dark, you couldn't see them with the other covers. Fenders, again, this one, I'm not going to read them all out. There are loads. So we've got 1, 1, which does that. 1, 2, which changes to that block. 1, 3, which does that. 1, 4, puts a block at the front as well, I think. And then 1, 5 changes to that. Then we go to 2, and it runs through a whole load of options. But in essence, the 2, 3, 4, and 5 are the same on each. Then we go to option 3, and so on. As you can see, various different options for how your fenders are going to look. Now let me go back to no, and then back to 1, 1 again. Front detail, we've got no, so this is between the cab and the bumper. 1 does that, 2 closes it completely. But then we've got brand, so this is the logo. So at the moment we've got yes, which is just the front, logo just the front. Hang on, sorry, yes is front and sides, just the front, only the sides, none at all, back to yes. So if you want the logos on. Aero parts, yes. Aero parts 1, it's on the top, or 2, like that. We've got cab protector, this is on the back, so your headache rack type thing. Cab protector 1 or 2. We've then got front grille. So it's that kind of sort of a lighter mesh. We've got that one there, slats across, then that one slats across with the central bar, then back to no again. Top of the cabin, big old horns, antennas, or both. I think I just went antennas to see if they'd wobble. Lights in the cabin, we've got rounded lights and we've got square lights. I went with square because the whole thing's got a square kind of feel to it. But again, you do you. Stickers, so we've got 1, so that's why I changed the colour, otherwise you can't see them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, back to no again. We've got details on the side. What was that? Oh yeah, it's got 1, 2, 3, does the whole thing along. If you don't want any at all, don't have to have them. I think I might have gone for 1. Engine sound, so it says, like I said, it just says engine sound 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but doesn't give you any other information of what that actually means. Is it a diesel or petrol? I don't know, it doesn't say. So chassis details, at the moment it's open chassis at the back, or you can have that closed off. Material details, now this is all the sort of chromey bits and stuff. I think you've got medium chrome, dark chrome, straps and things, extreme chrome, steel, dark steel, back to standard. Glass, I told you there's a lot of options. This is your tints, back to standard. Beacon lights, puts clear lights on the back, depends what you've gone for. I think I went for the other rack. So the other rack, it might have put them on the back of the cab. I can't remember where it put them now. And this again, so you've got Jake brake 1, 2, 3, sorry, 3, and then back to 1 again. I generally turn the Jake brake off. That's just me personally. So I wasn't overly bothered about that one, but again, you can have a fiddle around and find something. Steering wheel standard or customized. I went customized. We can have a look at that version. This is bar with lights in the middle of the. Now I put yes and no on, and I went round and round this thing, and I could not work out. And the problem is when you get vehicles with lots of options, one of the options I might have chosen might have overridden that option. And I went back through changing lights. So we go to no on that. Thought maybe it's a light bar on the top. I couldn't work out. It'll be something glaringly obvious. No and yes. Yeah, I don't know what it is, where it is. Anyway, rims again. This one, this is what's this, like 14 options or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, 14 options on your rims. Beep reverse, yes or no. Then we got main colour. Let's go with that. You've seen what the, oh no, visor colour. So you can go for a more sort of flat colour or just pick and choose, up to you. Stickers, we've already seen you can change the sticker colours. Fuel tank option, I'm going to go for a flat tank like that. But again, you can change the colour of your tank. Chassis colour, let's go yellow. That does all that section. Bumpers, depending on what you've gone for, you want to mix and match with your vehicle, you can. So your bumper at the front, if you've got your, then it goes to fenders. Fenders, same thing. If you want to mix and match them, you can with your fenders, depending on what option you went for on those two. The brand, so if you've still got those things on, let's go like that. So it makes them stand out a little bit more on the logo. Interior we saw, so you've got the one interior, then the second interior does the dashboard. So it does all that section and the bottom bit, so depending on how garish you want that to be. Rim colour and license plate. Is that enough options? Is that enough options for you to keep you going? This sounds brilliant though, I'm not going to lie, listen. That's a train horn. There's your lights. Now, what's interesting is we are on seat position. L1 right stick up and down. Watch my character. Woo. Woo. But inside, it makes no difference. I'm adjusting up and down. I'm not moving at all. So it is just a look thing from the outside where you want to be positioned. Press triangle again. We've got hitch adjustment. So our rear hitch, our fifth wheel. L1 right stick up and down will adjust the position of that rear fifth wheel hitch. So depending on what you're pulling behind, press it again. We've got our axle. L1 right stick up and down brings that front axle up or down. If you've gone, I think if you've gone for the tridem, it says tri-axis. Interior. Hang on a minute. Did I not get all the? Did I not show all the exhaust options? I didn't, did I? Did I miss the exhaust options? So here's your interior. I went with curtains drawn to the side, open, so we've got the window at the back as well. Just a very cool place to be. I went tan with all the interior as well. That's the custom wheel. But yeah, whatever that means. Let me just double check something. Sorry about that. Just in case you want some more options to have a look at. Aero parts, cab protection, front grille, top of the cabin, lights in the cab, stickers, engine sound, chassis material, glass, beacon, jake brake, steering wheel, rims, boot revert. Hang on, where's? Have I missed it? Aero parts, brand, fenders, exhausts. Sorry, missed the exhausts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back to 1 again. 6 exhaust options. Right, so turn that off. So this is engine number 2. That's what we'll do though. I love it, the sound of it. Jake brake. So you can L1X. You can turn the jake brake off. So if you're not a big fan of the old jake brake, what I did find, did it do the gear change when I tried to go into reverse? Hang on, I didn't do it. Right. So that's engine number 2. I'm not sure. The eagle-eared among you will know this is engine number 3. There'll be aficionados that will go, oh yeah, that's definitely lower. Is that a diesel compared to a... Oh, listen to that. Just like that. Definite differences. I mean, to put 5 different engine sounds in, you'd imagine they're going to have a difference, aren't they? Again, quite a much higher engine sound. Someone put a tractor in the way. Who did that? And then finally, engine number 5, please. That doesn't sound as high pitched, but it sounds very smooth. Oh, we are rolling coal. That's nice. What a rig. Anyway, that's the Lizard 362 by SleutjesModding. And that's it for the mods for Tuesday the 3rd of March. Hope you found all of this useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then of course, please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.